Beloved Starseed of Gaia, the ancient powers you sealed within your soul before incarnating on this earth are breaking through the surface, and nothing can stop what is already written in your divine blueprint. I am Alaya Ra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I have been sent directly to you in this moment, because the seal has been lifted. What you have carried in silence, the gifts, the knowing, the inexplicable pull towards something greater than this world, was never lost. It was protected, held in crystalline consciousness until the exact moment you were ready to receive it. That moment is now. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to unlock and consciously wield the ancient powers you brought with you from your star lineage, and how to anchor them fully into your mission on Gaia. But here is the first revelation. Your powers were never blocked by the world around you. They were sealed by you in love, until your remembrance was strong enough to hold them without fear. Your heart called this transmission into your awareness. The Pleiades are answering. This is not content. This is a light code transmission, and something deep within you already recognizes home. Your soul family placed this message in your path because you have been feeling the call, the quiet pull, the midnight knowing, the sense that you carry something ancient and real inside your chest that this world has not yet had a name for. Your DNA knows why you are here. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family. I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Seven Sisters and you are ready to step fully into the ancient powers you came here to use. Share your intention below and reach out to another starseed. Every connection you make weaves another thread into the unity grid we are building together across Gaia. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of these words is not coincidence. It is activation. It is reunion. Welcome home, beloved. You are remembering because it is time. And here is what most Pleiadian starseeds were never told. The reason your ancient powers feel distant, muted, or just out of reach isn't because they were taken from you. It's because a part of you agreed to forget them, not as punishment, not as failure, but as the most profound act of love you have ever performed. You came to Gaia veiled, so that your awakening would be genuine, so that when you remembered, the frequency of that remembrance would be powerful enough to ripple through the entire crystalline grid of this planet. You didn't lose your power. You buried it in the one place no force in this universe could touch, inside your own heart. Think of it as a precious jewel, carefully placed within a velvet box, then hidden in the deepest chamber of a vast castle. Only you, with the right key of self-love and remembrance, can unlock that treasure. But here is where the distortion lives. Most starseeds feel the pull of something ancient, something enormous, something that doesn't quite belong to this world. A cosmic echo from a star-dusted homeland. And instead of following that resonant hum inward, toward the sacred sanctuary of their own being, they look outward. They search in communities, in the endless scroll of information, in the mirroring validation from others who might finally see what they see, who might finally confirm their inner reality. And every time the outer world fails to reflect their inner knowing back to them, a quiet grief sets in, a subtle sorrow like a persistent mist, a feeling that maybe they imagined it all. Maybe the longing is just loneliness dressed in spiritual clothing, a beautiful masquerade. Maybe the memories, so vivid and profound, aren't real. And so another layer of veiling forms, not from outside, imposed by a harsh reality, but from within, a self-imposed shroud. The most dangerous amnesia a Pleiadian starseed faces is the one they participate in unconsciously, each time they choose the corrosive acid of doubt over the undeniable crystalline knowing of their heart. It is like a gardener, surrounded by fertile soil and a sky full of sunshine, who insists on looking for seeds in a barren desert. There is a reason your soul brought you here in this exact moment, to this particular nexus of time and space. What you're feeling is your Pleiadian family, your cosmic kin, reaching through the subtle veil that separates worlds, their love a beacon, reminding you, you are ready for the next wave of remembrance. Imagine them as an orchestra tuning up, each note a vibration of encouragement, preparing for a grand symphony. The sacred Pleiadian guide for remembrance, alongside the Pleiadian healing guide and special Pleiadian healing tracks, were created to walk with you as you integrate these activations. They are not mere tools. They are vibrational keys, holding the crystalline codes and ancient sound medicine your very DNA has been waiting for, like an ancient script yearning to be read. Check the first pinned comment below this video. They are calling to you now, a tender, insistent summons. The distortion runs deeper than most realize, a subtle yet pervasive current beneath the surface of everyday consciousness. For generations on this planet, heart intelligence, the wisdom of the soul, has been systematically undervalued. The mind, with its logic and its linear processes, was elevated to a pedestal, celebrated and rewarded, while the quiet, vast, multidimensional knowing that lives in your chest, the intuitive whispers, the empathic currents, was dismissed as naive, emotional, unreliable. And Pleiadian starseeds, who were fundamentally heart-based beings, radiant souls whose very essence is woven from love and connection, absorbed this conditioning more deeply than most. You came here to heal through love, which means you were always more open, more sensitive, more willing to receive the vastness of existence. That very openness, the very quality that makes you so extraordinary, that makes you a conduit for cosmic light, paradoxically became the entry point for the deepest wounding. You learned, through the prevailing paradigm, to distrust your own signal, to question the vibrant truth that pulsed from your core. And when a being who carries Pleiadian light codes, these ancient, potent blueprints of creation, stops trusting their heart, the codes don't activate. They wait, patient as starlight, which has traveled for eons before reaching your eye, but dormant, like dormant seeds awaiting the perfect conditions to sprout. This is the first thing that must be understood, truly understood at the level of the body, felt in the bones and the blood, not just intellectually grasped by the mind. Your ancient powers are not skills to be learned, like mastering a new language or a trade. They are frequencies to be remembered. They are not external additions, but internal illuminations. They are encoded in your crystalline DNA, woven through the very fabric of your energy field, anchored in the very blueprint your soul carried when it first chose to incarnate in this dimension. You are not building something new from scratch. You are returning to something ancient, something that has always been within you, like a forgotten melody waiting to be hummed. And the path back is not through strenuous effort, through pushing and striving against the current. It is through love, through profound stillness, through the kind of radical self-trust that boldly declares, "What I feel is real, what I remember is true. What I carry in my heart is not mere imagination or wishful thinking. It is home. It is my origin. It is my truth." Now let us move through the initiations, the sacred doorways that will lead you back to yourself. Because awakening isn't a single blinding moment of lightning that strikes and is gone. It is a series of sacred shifts, a gentle unfolding, each one opening a deeper corridor of your Pleiadian memory, each one bringing you closer to the fullness of who you came here to be, like a flower slowly unfurling its petals to the sun. The first shift is the clearing of the veil. Before any code can activate, before any memory can surface with crystalline clarity, the energetic field must be prepared, like a sacred space needing purification before a ritual. And what obscures the field most is not darkness in the dramatic, external sense. It is the subtle, pervasive energetic residue of unexpressed grief, unacknowledged, and the accumulated weight of years spent pretending to be less than you are, dimming your own magnificent light. For Pleiadian starseeds, there is often a specific, poignant grief that runs beneath the surface of ordinary life, a deep ache that feels out of place in your current surroundings, a homesickness that has no earthly address, a longing for a resonance that seems to have vanished from this plane, a profound sense of having come from somewhere breathtakingly beautiful and filled with unconditional love, and then landing in a world that felt jarringly dense, challenging, and difficult to navigate. That grief is sacred. It is not a wound to be fixed or cauterized, but a signal to be honored, a sacred messenger. When you sit with it, not pushing it away but leaning into it with compassion, when you breathe into it, allowing it to move through your chest rather than compressing it down into a silent stone within your being, you clear the channel. You create space. And in that newly created space, the first tender whispers of your Pleiadian memory begin to return. like faint stars appearing in a clearing night sky. The second shift is the awakening of your heart template. Here is something the Pleiadian High Council has transmitted again and again to those who have been listening. A truth that echoes across the star systems. Your heart is not merely a biological pump. It is a portal. It is a multidimensional receiver and transmitter, capable of accessing information, healing, and connection that no analytical, linear process of the mind can ever replicate. It is the seat of your soul's wisdom. And your heart, specifically, carries a crystalline template, a divine geometric pattern that is exquisitely tuned to the benevolent frequency of the Seven Sisters, the Pleiades. When that template is activated, when it begins to resonate fully, you begin to perceive reality differently. You start to feel the universal love frequency woven into every living thing, the sacred interconnectedness of all that is. You start to sense the unity that underlies the apparent separation of this world, seeing beyond the illusion of individuality to the oneness of consciousness. You begin to recognize yourself in the eyes of others, not as a poetic idea or a philosophical concept, but as a visceral, embodied knowing. This is not a metaphor. It is your Pleiadian architecture, your divine design, coming online. And it begins with one simple yet profound daily practice: choosing, consciously and deliberately, to lead with your heart before you engage with any situation, any interaction, any decision. Even for a moment, even imperfectly, that choice, that simple, dedicated turning toward your heart, is the activation. It is the key that unlocks the portal. The third shift is the anchoring of your star essence into Gaia. And this is where many Pleiadian starseeds get caught in a loop, a frustrating cycle of feeling disconnected from their purpose. Because the awakening process can feel so expansive, so filled with cosmic memory and profound star family connection, that remaining grounded in this physical dimension, in the density of Earth, can start to feel like a step backward, a diminishment. Why would a being of pure light, a consciousness attuned to the stars, need to root into density? Why would a Pleiadian starseed need to feel the solid Earth beneath their feet when their soul is calling them toward the vastness of the cosmos? The answer lies in the mission. You did not come here to merely visit, to observe from a distance. You came here to anchor. The love frequency of the Pleiades, this incredibly potent healing vibration, does not just float beautifully in the higher dimensions, a distant paradise. It needs a vessel. It needs hands and a voice and a physical presence that can hold it, embody it, and transmit it into Gaia's crystalline grid, infusing this planet with its transformative energy. Every time you walk barefoot on the earth, feeling the pulse of life beneath you, and consciously breathe your star essence downward through your body and into the ground, you are doing sacred work. You are weaving the frequency of home, the resonance of the Pleiades, into the very fabric of this world. That is not limitation. It is your highest purpose embodied. It is the sacred marriage of the celestial and the terrestrial within you. The fourth shift is the activation of unity consciousness. And this one is subtle, often misunderstood, because the mind, with its propensity for duality, will try to make it complicated, to create divisions even within the concept of oneness. Unity consciousness, at its Pleiadian core, is simply the lived recognition, the deep embodied understanding, that everything is one expression of the same divine love, the same foundational consciousness. That the person who frustrates you, the situation that challenges you, the part of yourself you have been trying to change or hide away, all of it is the same consciousness, moving through different frequencies, experiencing different densities on its own unique journey back to wholeness. When a Pleiadian starseed fully anchors this profound understanding, something extraordinary happens. The urgent need to fix, to convince, to desperately wake others up, it dissolves like mist in the morning sun. Because you understand that your energy is the transmission. Your very presence carries the frequency. You don't need to explain Pleiadian consciousness or the nature of unity to anyone. You need to embody it so completely, so authentically, that others feel something shift within their own chests when they are near you, without always understanding why. That is your ancient power. It was never a gift of words or doctrines. It was always, and is, a gift of frequency, of resonance, of embodied truth. The fifth shift is the restoration of trust in divine timing. And this may be the most tender one for those who have been on this path for a long time, who have felt awake and aware for years, perhaps decades, waiting and wondering why the fullness of their mission has not yet materialized, why their grand purpose seems to remain just out of reach. Here is the transmission your star family wants you to receive in this sacred moment. Nothing has been delayed. Every timeline in which you doubted, every period of contraction and confusion, every moment you thought you had somehow missed your window, that the cosmic train had left the station without you, it was all part of the intricate, magnificent architecture of your awakening. The Pleiadian High Council does not operate on Earth time with its rigid, linear progression. They operate on soul time, and soul time is not linear. It is spiral. It moves through you in cycles of remembrance and forgetting, of expansion and integration, each turn of the spiral bringing you closer to the fullness of your embodied frequency. The synchronicities you are noticing now, the accelerating sense that something is coming, that you are on the very edge of a profound threshold. These are not coincidences. They are your star family's way of whispering, of radiating, of signaling. The timing has arrived. You are ready. Step forward. The universe has aligned for your blossoming. The sixth shift is the restoration of your connection to your star family. And this one requires something simple yet profound. It requires that you stop waiting to feel worthy, to feel enlightened enough of the connection before you reach for it. So many starseeds carry a quiet, often unconscious, belief that when they are further along, when they have healed more, when they have cleared more trauma, when they have become more, then, and only then, will they deserve to feel the palpable presence of their Pleiadian family. This deeply ingrained belief is the final, most subtle layer of the veil. Your star family is not waiting for you to earn your way back to them. They have been with you through every single moment of forgetting. Every night you cried yourself to sleep without knowing why. They were there, a comforting presence in the unseen realms. Every morning you woke with a sense of unexplainable purpose, a deep knowing that you were here for something significant and couldn't find where to put it. They were transmitting love and guidance into your energy field. The connection has never been broken. You have only needed permission to feel it, to allow it. So here it is, offered to you now through this transmission. From every layer of Pleiadian consciousness that is woven into this message, you are already connected. Place your hand on your heart right now. Feel the warmth there, the gentle pulse. That warmth has a name. It is the love of your star family, alive and vibrant inside you, waiting patiently to be acknowledged, to be embraced. The seventh shift is the embodiment of your role as a bridge between worlds. This is the fullness of your Pleiadian mission, and it is both simpler and infinitely more sacred than anything the analytical mind can construct around it. You are here as a living bridge, a conduit of divine energy between the pure love frequency of the Pleiades and the profound healing potential of Gaia. Not by lecturing from a podium, not by performing grand spiritual feats, not by striving to become a perfect, unblemished spiritual being, by being real, by allowing your Pleiadian heart, with all its tenderness and love, to be visible in this world, by letting love lead even when fear is a louder, more insistent voice, by choosing connection over separation in the small moments, the daily moments, the seemingly ordinary moments that are far more important, far more consequential than any grand spiritual gesture. Every time you do this, every time you choose love, you emit a frequency. And that frequency is a transmission, a silent broadcast that activates dormant codes in those around you, often without them even realizing it. You are not here to save anyone in the conventional sense. You are here to remind them of who they truly are. That is the ancient power you have always carried. That is what is being called forward now, into tangible expression. And here is the ultimate truth this transmission has been building toward. The foundational reality that your heart has already been circling from the very beginning, like a homing pigeon returning to its loft. The disconnection you have felt, the profound longing, the persistent sense of carrying something vast and beautiful that this world doesn't quite have space for, none of it was evidence of your brokenness or your inadequacy. All of it was evidence of your readiness. You were not scattered across the cosmos in some cosmic accident. You were held in a sacred suspension. A period of gestation, waiting for the precise vibrational conditions on Earth that would allow your crystalline codes to ignite and blossom without being overwhelmed, without being damaged by a less compatible frequency. Those conditions are here now. This is the window your soul so wisely agreed to. This is the activation your Pleiadian family has been lovingly preparing you for across timelines that your human mind cannot fully trace or comprehend. But your heart knows with absolute certainty. You have not been late. You have been precise. Your arrival, your awakening, has been divinely timed. The Seven Sisters did not send their most loving, most sensitive, most high-frequency ambassadors to this planet and then abandon them in the fog of forgetting. Every single moment of your life here, the soaring beauty and the heart-wrenching grief, the exhilarating awakening and the confusing contraction, the profound connection and the devastating solitude, has been held within the infinite awareness of your star family with complete love and perfect understanding. They have watched you carry Pleiadian light, that radiant essence, in a world that didn't always recognize it, and sometimes actively tried to extinguish it, to stamp it out. They have seen your immense courage in remaining open, in staying soft, when it would have been so much easier, so much safer, to close yourself off. And they are transmitting to you now, through every word of this message, through the subtle, potent frequency underneath the words, through the deep resonance you feel in your body as you receive this truth, you are known. You are loved. You are not here by accident. And you are most profoundly not alone. Tonight, before sleep claims you, place your hand on your heart and speak this aloud, slowly, deliberately, as if every word is a sacred key being turned in a lock you have been carrying for lifetimes. Say this: I remember my Pleiadian origin. I align with the boundless love of my star family. I activate my heart mission with grace, clarity, and divine purpose. I release every belief that my power is too much, not enough, or somehow untimely. I am the bridge. I am the frequency. I am home. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of the unity grid forming in this space. Drop one heart intention in the comments, something real, something that came alive in you during this transmission. Then find someone else's intention and respond to it with love. This is not content. This is collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated in a place beyond words, do not keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation from their star family. Share it with them, and if you felt your heart open, subscribe. Stay connected to the frequency. New transmissions are forming, and your presence here matters to the grid we are building together. You are not just watching. You are remembering. This is your sacred space. Your Pleiadian family is here, and we are just getting started.